Chapter 6. Just a Drop of Water. For just a single moment, try to imagine that you were somehow connected to all of the people that you knew, forming as such something bigger, something more powerful too, like a force field, able to unite. Imagine. Once I dreamt I was a drop of water, Aniola suddenly said, as if to make a point in a discussion that had never taken place. Just a drop of water I was, a drop of water in a small creek. I felt a little tickling in my center, and I knew it was my life force, an energy all of my own. Then I felt other drops floating beside me. Left and right, up and under they were. I could sense them, feel their energy. As I concentrated on their being, I gradually felt that, as unique as I was, me a drop of water, unique and pleased to be, I was also sharing myself with the other drops. Together, as we flowed on our journey downstream, I understood how closely related we were, and I grew to love these other drops around me. A feeling of love that resonated in their being too, as they sensed the same unity. Time went by, and as we floated downstream, the drops around me changed. Ever more and different drops gathered around me. Slowly, we became part of a river. I felt the power of the river, a power so mighty it overwhelmed me with feelings of pure excitement. Together with those millions of other drops, I was a part of this river. A big river we were, and we were one. One in the love we all felt inside. Down hill and dale, through wind and storm we went. We passed woods and plains, villages and towns, until one day we got to what was called the ocean. Oh, what an ecstatic feeling! Until that moment, I had simply followed the course of the river. Never had I wondered. Yet now, here I was, in a place called the ocean, a place of utter beauty, united with billions and billions of drops, all connected in love, an ocean of love. The little drop felt a deep peace within, and as he looked inside to feel that peace, he felt, stronger even than before, how deeply he felt for the other drops. Not just the drops closest to him, but all the other drops. He felt deeply united with them all, with the whole ocean at once. Then, he no longer felt like a drop. He no longer felt a part of. It was as if his very essence had blended with the ocean. He had become the ocean itself. The drop felt a deep serenity and calm within him. Time seemed to have come to a standstill. Everything seemed to have been said and done, and all was perfect. There was no pain or sorrow, no doubt, no anger. Everything just was, and it was perfect as it was. The essence of the drop had blended with the ocean, and the ocean was love, an immense love. A state of pure tranquility it was, so peaceful, so perfect. Yet suddenly, a most wondrous thing happened. He wanted to share these feelings. He wanted to share it with others. And he wanted to experience again. He wanted to be a drop again. He wanted to be reborn. Gradually, this intention grew stronger, and as it did, he felt how parts of the ocean, were heated by the sun and lifted into the sky to become clouds and rain down onto the earth, ready to share, ready to experience again. You see, Shaoni, Aniola said, sometimes you need to imagine yourself to be something else in order to understand who you really are. What? Shaoni jumped up from his thoughts. Well, Aniola said, if I were to ask you to imagine you were a spark of light, being part of an eternal light, you would find it very hard to follow me in my thoughts. Yet by telling you this story of a drop being part of the ocean, and the ocean being the essence of all that is, you may find it easier to understand. Shaoni looked at the wizard. He wasn't too happy about where this story was suddenly leading. If you want to grasp the essence of who you are, you have to understand that you are like this drop of water, the wizard continued. Maybe just a drop, yet at the same time a part of something much bigger. Or to be more precise, you are a spark of light, and as such part of the eternal light, as we all are. As so often before, Shaoni's main desire was to be left alone, so he could think things over quietly. Deep inside, he had this odd feeling of having heard and lived all this before, as if he already knew. His mind wandered off. In the distance, he heard the wizard say, "What I would like you to do, Shaoni, is to close your eyes and feel like a raindrop falling down onto the earth, sinking into it, gathering underground with the other drops. Come to rest into a lake of stillness, and then rise to the surface as if being born from a source. And in your mind, start the same journey, just like the drop in the story." And Shaoni was floating down the river, a soft smile on his face. His whole body vibrated as it filled with energy. "Oh, what beauty," he whispered. Later that evening, when all had gone quiet, the wizard came up to the boy and said, "The next time you go for a swim in a lake or in a river, relax your body and let yourself go with the flow. Feel how you float along with the water. Imagine how your body becomes vaster. Imagine it stretching out just enough to feel the drops surrounding you. Feel how you become one with these drops. Then go a step further. Reach out your body until it touches the banks around. Feel how your body fills the whole space. Feel how you are united with all the drops from bank to bank. When you can feel this, go further still, further and further, until your body reaches out to touch all of the waters on this planet, until you are one with every single drop on Earth." "And then what?" Shaoni asked. "Then," the wizard replied, "then you will be able to experience for yourself that you are more, much more, than you ever realized."